Not the bees! But oh yes, the bees. We are here to go into the hive. And you know what's inside the hive? Bees. A lot of bees. Welcome into the stream, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Dat Black Bear, thank you so much for the pre-stream raid. Hope you're doing well. What were you playing tonight? What were you playing? Were you doing Monhun? Was it Monhun or was it Gungeon? I don't remember. I didn't really look at what was going on. I did not take a look at the good old twitch.tv before I started, so I had no idea you were even on. What were you playing? How was it? How is it? How's everybody's evening? Hello, Raiders. How are you? How is everyone doing? My camera was sideways for some reason, so that's awkward. You're hunting monsters in Monhun, and you hunted some spooters. Well, I'm pretty sure if you hunt spooters in this game, you're gonna get in trouble because they kind of own the hive. Appropriate for tonight? No, I think you're gonna get in trouble. I think she's gonna shank you. She's old blood and she's scary. They're the mafia here? Yeah. I thought about just doing PNG tuber and then I'm like, F it, I'm gonna use my VTuber because I have it, so why not? I paid for it. Let's use it. It'll be fun. We're gonna have a jolly good chill time in the hive with the bug people, and absolutely nothing will go wrong. We're definitely not gonna get set on fire this time because, you know, in the last game we got tied up and then the warehouse or something or wherever we were was on fire, and that was the whole time, and we made an alert out of it. So, you know. Okay, anyway. Glad your Monhun was good. I think the Spider Queen's gonna come after you though, so you know, that's a personal problem. But let's go see what's going on in Clawville. Alright, he's also a spider, this bartender guy. He's a really nice guy, but boy, he's like the fucking scariest of spiders because he's the jumping spider. Those things are fucking terrifying because, you know, like you could just be like a person at a grocery store and like maybe you just got a shipment, like a pallet full of bananas, and you're just like, oh yeah, like bananas are so good, they're so cool, they're so delicious and good for you, except for if you're allergic to them like I am, but like that's besides the point. Bananas are tasty, they're full of potassium, and they're so good for you. And you could just be like somebody who's there like trying to reach into like a big box or crate full of bananas or like put them away or something, and then out comes a giant spider. And then not only is it a big, huge fucking spider, it's fast. And not only is it fast, that motherfucker can take a jump at you. And I don't know if you've ever seen a big spider jump at you, but you don't want to see a big spider jump at you. It's terrifying. Know how stores have sections that are locked up and need an employee to unlock them? Imagine them working at the store and then being like, can I help you? Where are we going with this? Do tell. And then the big ol', oh, the jumping spider employee. Yeah, no, I wouldn't shop there. If I lived in this world, I would not go to the hive because there's bugs and I'm terrified of them. Even the ones that are friendly, like if it was just a sweet little honeybee. I mean, like, we've all seen Honeybee Lovely. We've all seen the fucked up shit that she does to you in that raid. I don't think I would want to go. I would just not go to the hive. I'd be like, I'd rather die. I'd just rather die. If that was like the last refugee in Clawville and the rest of Clawville was on fire, I'd be like, nah, I'm good. I'll just burn. It's okay. I pass. You know? I'll take a pass on that. Okay, anyway. That's that. Oh, what? Where are we going? Alright. Lost melodies. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to Bubo so we can fix Douglas's hand. I don't actually know where Bubo is. We don't think we've encountered him yet, aside from like in the prologue. So I don't know what to do, but we'll see. Let's go walk around. Let's go wander around Z's. Okay. Should we go? Oh yeah, we need to go check on Frank again because we're pretty sure Frank's dead. We're pretty sure he's dying. I think I need to move my model over because depending on like where I move my head, sometimes I'm like too close to the edge. Give me a hot second. Beep. But I don't want to be like too close. Oh, whatever. It's fine. Okay.
Look, I have a bad feeling about this.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
What now?
Oh no,
We're
now you
going
can't see the
in.
text. Too
We're gonna
bad.
Find Frank alive.
Just
and
deal with
well.
it. They're
Great
reading it.
plan. Can I bring Bertha? What? I swear I won't shoot you with it. Again?
Oh, thanks.
When did you
partner.
have
That's
time to
real
grab
nice of you.
Bertha?
At least not on purpose.
What?
What? Nothing.
Your wife threw you out of the apartment. When did you even have time to go grab Bertha? Bertha's a shotgun, if you didn't know. He's one of those people who names their weapons. I don't know, man. Anyway. Let's look at the street bugs.
Poor buggers.
Poor buggers. Those are street bugs.
Gotta be a little pillow inside.
We don't know if that's Hank's. That's the
It's like
goo.
the hive is infected with something, but it's actually the very thing that holds the place together. Strange and ironic.
If you are infected with goo, you have a problem, and I think you should see a doctor. All right, let's try to go inside.
Are you ready?
No, but who cares, right?
Right. Let's go.
YOLO!
Just when you thought you were prepared for everything. Well, we weren't. It was dark. Then, as our eyes slowly adjusted to the lack of light, we saw him. Ah, damn it, Frank. What have you done to yourself? What have you got yourself into? And then I thought, if I don't get off this case, is that how I'm gonna end up too?
Is he dead? Sounds dead. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Douse me with nectar and light me with
Oh, he's alive!
fire. If it isn't the bloody chicken, please.
Hello, Frank.
Cock-a-doodle fuck.
How
I mean,
are
what?
you feeling?
You know, Sonny, we insects breathe through little holes anyway. So I just got more air in my windpipes, right? Ouch!
Stop talking.
I guess
Frank.
that's one way to look at
Get
it.
you out of here and you'll be fine.
Hell you will. You always were an incurable optimist, Marty. You can see your way out of a ship that's both on fire and sinking, eh?
Marty's why we have
Actually, that really
Technicolor.
happened once.
Oh yeah, it
Listen,
did.
Frank, who did this?
Not just who, Sonny. It's who and why.
Well,
Why?
then who and why?
Oh, damn it, man. It hurts like hell.
I know, buddy. I know. But
Now listen. And keep your non-existent ears pointed. Chickens.
yes, Frank.
Oh, fuck.
Come on,
Don't
Frank.
you like also
What were you
not
gonna
have
say?
ears?
We are meat.
What's that, Frank?
Cluck, he's delirious.
No, you idiots. Don't you understand? Meat is us.
I understand.
It's bugs. Bug
Nah,
meat.
he's talking nonsense, Sonny.
Yeah, the substitute meat, it's bugs.
The light. I see the fucking light.
If that wasn't obvious before.
It's here.
Don't go there, Frank, please.
It's really bright.
Ooh.
Frank.
Plucking hell.
Frank.
Don't do it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
He
It's
dead?
over.
Oh, he's dead.
I know.
Meat is us.
What the hell does that even mean?
I don't know, Marty, but we're gonna find out.
And if we
Eats
end
dead
up like
people.
this,
Frank dug something up he shouldn't have.
Or soon to be
And
dead
he
people.
spat in somebody's face. Somebody who shouldn't be messed with.
I know that formula.
Yeah, me too.
So,
Let's take a good look around. Maybe we can figure out exactly what Frank was talking about. May the great wild ones rest his soul.
or the big bright light or whatever they call it. Anywho, farewell, buddy.
Come
Rest in
on,
spaghetti.
Let's get to work.
Oh, sevens for Frank. Someday we'll get a saluting emote. It's on my list, but I haven't been working on our emotes. I've been working on other people's emotes. Desk with stuff. Well, there's a lot to look at here. Hold on, I'll get back to this. Case map.
Riots in the Hive, the King, the MEAT, the fall of the Wessler Empire. This is an incoherent mess.
There must be
MEAT,
a
me.
system to
That's
it.
us.
But unfortunately, only Frank would know it.
Do you really think we're in the middle of some big conspiracy?
It's not
too
that
early
big of
to
a conspiracy.
say, but we can't leave it at that.
Well, I guess it
Frank
is,
was
but it's not that
involved
hard
in
to figure out.
something serious.
So what do we do? Are we gonna interrogate the king?
Maybe. Better not. I mean, not yet. But later.
Oh, wild ones. This is gonna be a joyride.
Oh, Marty, you're so positive.
All these scribbles and newspaper cuttings. I'm afraid it's gonna be impossible to untangle without Frank.
Let's have a closer look. There's bound to be clues. Concentrate, old cock. What else is there that could be important? Concentrate, old...
He's an old cock.
This is not a good sign.
No, it's not.
Had he gone mad? I mean, was someone or something driving him crazy?
He was completely consumed by what he was working on. And I'm afraid that's what led to his death.
Don't work yourself to death. It's not
Chicken
worth it.
shit. Damn,
Yeah,
this looks familiar. Just like home.
That's a sign, Sonny. It means, like, don't work yourself to death. I'm pretty sure. That's a dead-ass Frank. Is he the only thing for me to look at? Yeah, okay.
Ah, feathers. What do we do with him now? Call the police?
Not yet.
Sonny, the rules, the big book.
You're kidding me, right?
Of course,
There's
I'm
no
kidding.
rules
I
in the
love breaking
Hive.
rules.
Joking aside, we need to know more before we make this case official. You know, our colleagues would just bag him, clean the place up, and be done with it. I mean, he was just a bug.
They wouldn't even open a file on him.
It's unlikely.
So, what now?
We know someone who can help.
Oh, no, you don't mean him, do you?
Bubo?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, we gotta
Bubo.
talk to him
Well,
anyway.
the old ex-coroner owes us a few favors.
We need him to
Don't
fix
we
the
owe him a
piano
few?
dude.
Well, it's basically the same thing.
Okay, so...
I don't think it's the
gonna
same thing.
Cruise around with a clucking dead body?
No,
No.
no. We're bringing Bubo here.
Mm.
Once he's examined him, we'll give Frank a proper burial. Don't worry.
I don't think he wants
But
that.
First, we have to finish what
We
he
want that,
started. And we gotta leave no trace that we were ever here.
Like ghosts.
Exactly.
Chicken ghosts. Or ghost chickens.
Are you finished?
Oh yeah, I'm finished.
Those chickens! Yay!
Clucking feathery hell.
You took the word right out of my beak, partner.
How long have we known the old bug?
I don't know, 10 years?
That's what it looked like when I drink
that.
water.
I was just a chick back then.
Ghost pepper chickens.
Green
No,
one with
that
a
sounds
snot next to
spicy.
you.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Fond memories.
Yeah, we had some.
Well, rest in peace, Frank.
Rest in
May the
spaghetti.
great light shine upon you. Although I don't know if you were religious or not, but
I think Frank only believed in one thing.
The truth.
The truth.
I was right.
that was
I'm a psycho.
nice.
I can be nice.
Yeah, sure.
I know what I'm talking about. The only thing that matters is the truth. Just like in Ace Attorney, it's all that matters to Edgeworth and Phoenix.
Clucking feathery hell.
You took the word right out of my...
How long have we known the
Okay. That's the same convo. Wait. Oh, Bubo's clinic. Bubo's secret clinic, which of course everyone knows exists. It's where the old bird treats the endless line of criminals and off-duty policemen. A dusty little hole full of the oddest things, but it suits Bubo perfectly. Oh, here we go. Frank's dead! No! We need to find out who did it and why. Figure out what to do with him. We need Bubo to examine Frank thoroughly. Fortunately, we can't rely on the police this time. Dead bugs tell no tales. Frank said a few words with his last breath, but we couldn't make much sense of it. 'Cause we're fucking chickens. think there's anything I can combine for funsies. All right, I'm ready to look at the desk now. Towel? Letter? Trash? Letter.
Look, there's something interesting here. A letter. Shall we read it?
But is it the letter?
Can it? And anyway, it's been opened already.
Perfect argument.
Now, let's see. A good detective has to do that sometimes. But I doubt it's necessary now.
I mean, you don't want to dig through the trash?
There's no need for that. For now. There's no need for...
For now. Fine, let's look at the letter. To Frank. From Scribbles, a letter we found on Frank's desk was written by a woman named Zelina. I feel like there's been a Zenaida in a recent game. And then there's like... No, wait, Zenaida was this game, wasn't it? And then like... Zelenia. Oh, there's a Zelenia in 14. Oh, that's what I was trying to think of. Interesting. Okay. All right, we found a secret clue. Can never thank you enough for what you did for me. Life in Averia is wonderful. Everyone here is so welcoming and friendly. I think I met a very nice boy, too. I've never been so free as I have since I stepped out from under the shadow of my mother in the Hive. Forever in your debt and always your friend, Zelina. Alright. Yeah, the Spider Queen. Wow, how did you remember that? Do you have a thing for the Spider Queen? Because I didn't remember her name. Where is she? Oh yeah, here she is, Zenaida. Yep, right there, that's true. And then, okay. Oh, he does have a thing for the Spider Queen. I see.
Everything here is covered in it. Old newspaper articles, ancient files, obscure memos.
She wears
and all
blue
sorts of
nicely. I guess you
crazy
could say that.
scribbles. Nothing important here. I mean, nothing I can make any sense out of. Zelina.
That must be the Spider Queen's daughter.
Oh.
So Frank helped her escape the Hive and Clawville.
Seems like it. Wait. For the Great Wild Ones, if the Queen finds out about this, she'll have us hanged.
Well, she can't hurt
Oh!
Frank now, but she can hurt us. Who knows how she'll react to this news?
That's the precious thing she wants us to find. She wants her daughter back. She's like, Frank did something with my daughter, and I just need to know where she is, and then I can go fucking get her. I don't know if we're supposed to tell on her or not, because, like, she's free. But also, I think we have a quest to help the Queen, so now I don't know what to do.
And we made her a promise. So, what do we do?
Yeah,
There are
Monty,
two
what do we
options.
do?
We tell her the truth, or we lie to her. Simple as that.
I don't like either.
Welcome to the real world, buddy boy. All tough decisions, no reward.
The real world sucks. We found the letter Zenaida's daughter wrote to Frank. Says that Frank helped her escape the city, go to Averia. It is indeed a pickle.
Concentrate, old cock.
What else are we missing?
Next time, maybe. Next time. But not now.
Distant light. Phone numbers. Well, I don't think I missed anything. Oh, the kitchen.
There's nothing here. Did Frank eat anything at all?
This case seems to have wiped everything else from his mind. I was like that once.
Once? You've been living like that since I've known you. Speaking of which, what do you eat?
Yeah, what do you eat?
Ah, give me a break.
But seriously, I've known you for 20 years, and I don't know if I've ever seen you eat.
I've seen you drink.
I might be a vampire rooster.
An energy vampire, more like. Do you really think he had gone mad?
No, I don't think so. He was the most methodical detective I've ever known. Ah, sure, he was a bit Looney Tunes, but he was thorough and measured.
But this place tells a different story.
He got himself into something he couldn't exactly handle.
Well, I hope he got close to the flame and didn't die in vain.
Maybe we can finish what he started.
Or we end up like him.
Or we end up like him.
Or we end up like him.
This kitchen is as useless as mine, if I had a kitchen.
Oh yeah, you live in a hotel. Only nice hotels, like long stay, extended stay hotels have kitchens. And even then it's by like a kitchenette, unless you get into a really nice hotel. Then you can have a proper kitchen. Well, I guess we could go to the PD. Wait, didn't I end at the PD? What if we show the letter to Monica and get her opinion? New ass topics! About Frank.
Hey guys, if I remember correctly, you and Frank had some business together at the Hive, right?
Frank Castellini? Well, not in the Hive, just on the outskirts. But yes, indeed.
Did you get the feeling he was getting himself in too deep?
Ha! That's an understatement. We managed to bring in the head of the clan, Mick himself, with Frank's help. Only for 24 hours, though. But that monkey is a vengeful bastard. So if I were Frank, I'd keep a low profile. Why do you ask?
No reason. We just heard Frank might be mixed up in some kind of trouble.
Unfortunately, he had a bad habit of getting his antlers into
That's our
things he
who and why.
shouldn't. But I hope he's okay.
No,
His
he's
heart has
not.
always been in the right place.
Don't worry. He's fine.
He's not
we
fine.
have no idea, but I guess he is.
He's
We're
not
just,
fine.
Concerned about him, that's all.
If you say so.
Yeah, he's not fine. He's very much dead. It's quite unfortunate, really.
Next time.
Okay.
But not now.
Not now. The Queen.
Mon, we just came from the Hive. Straight from the Queen, Miss Zenaida.
You're serious? Well, I sincerely admire you.
You think
boys for
Moses
making
picked it
out
up?
alive.
Yeah, probably.
Actually, it wasn't that big of a deal.
Well, we did fill our pants a little.
Just a little.
My condolences.
You know something about her, Mon. We must have a file on her or something.
Zenaida is a truly mysterious woman. Truth is, we're not even sure that's her real name. And there's no mention of any family name, of course. Some believe that she is descended from an old noble family,
She did have some old paintings of classy bugs in her lair.
but others say it's all just theatrical powder, and that the queen, on the contrary, has fought her way to the top out of poverty.
Like in a fairy tale.
Exactly. It's all fairy tales, and myths and legends, no facts.
Thanks, Mon. That helped.
You're welcome, Bossbird. Just let me know if you need anything.
I will, sweetheart.
Oh?
What?
Nothing? Nothing, just some strange sparks bouncing all over the place.
Ah, shut up, Marty.
Be nice to Marty. Talk about Moses and Plato.
Hey, Mon. What are sleuths number 3 and 4 doing here?
You mean Moses and Plato? Don't be so rude about them, Sonny. They're professionals, and they're pretty decent guys, too.
Okay. So what's the deal? What's this super secret assignment from Blood Boil?
It was a very
you
sus
jealous?
cluck.
Ah, don't make me laugh.
I am, a little.
I don't know exactly what it is, but it's something really secret. I mean, it's not an official investigation.
Wait, I thought shit like that was our thing.
It is.
I really don't know what it's about, but if you want my advice, forget about it.
Forget about it.
I'm afraid that's impossible, Mon.
You're only making it more tempting for us.
At least try to be discreet, okay? We've got enough problems without having to deal with your
But I
shenanigans.
love
Oh, we'll be
shenanigans.
quiet and discreet, as always.
Like the wind. Whoosh.
Whoosh.
Yeah, more like a hurricane. May the big wild ones protect us.
Whoosh. Not official, but it would make a good story. Yeah, exactly.
Ah, for cluck's sake.
Secret password?
Next time, but not now.
Want a bottle?
Yeah, okay. Anything else?
Want a drink? Want a drink? No? Okay. You want to borrow my gun? No? Okay. Oh, I can zoom in. Oh. Didn't know there's a zoom in button. Alrighty, let's go traveling. Let's go to Bubo's clinic.
Good old Dr. Bubo. He used to be a coroner at the station, but he was fired a couple of years ago. Too many organs and chemicals disappeared while the old bird's secret lab just kept growing and growing. Since then, the place has become a kind of backstreet clinic, frequented by criminals and bent cops. I can't count how many times we've been stitched up by the old owl. Of course, we never asked for anesthetic. We were too scared of losing an organ or two when we woke up. If we woke up.
There.
So it's mostly pain that comes to mind when Bubo's name comes up. But the fact is that the owl was a fantastic pathologist in his day, so he may have some useful information.
Is he gonna tell us about the meat being meat?
Are you ready?
Can anyone ever be ready for him?
Well, not really.
Well, let's get this over with.
Hey, Bubo, you old owl.
Ooh, I really didn't need you guys. Shot, cut, burn, or what? Spit it out quickly. I'm having a bad day.
It's nighttime, Bubo.
Day, night, night, day, who cares? It doesn't make any difference for me. So, what do you want?
What if we just wanted to say hello to an old friend?
Yeah, and I'm the featherless Holy Virgin Swan.
Holy Virgin Swan!
Okay. There are a few things you might be able to help us with.
What's
Have
that?
you been in a no-go zone again?
Maybe?
Like that. There's this case that takes us to some pretty dark and strange places.
There's always a
mean-
case with dark and strange places.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the distant light?
Woohoo! In the Hive. You're not messing around, are you? Okay. I'm interested in this one. Just a little.
Just a
So,
little.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Since you're already here. But don't take too deep a sniff. I spilled some chemical, and the truth is, I don't even know what it was.
Oh.
If we're lucky, we'll just get a little stoned.
What a prospect.
Oh.
No coffee?
You don't want to drink the coffee I drink, Marty, my boy. Trust me.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about that. That seems a little suspect. High like a kite, yeah. He has nice music, though.
Why is this framed? They usually frame artwork, don't they?
The word artwork means different things to different animals, Marty. I bet your house is full of pin-up posters.
You think I'm that simple?
I don't have to answer that, do I?
If you must know,
I also think
like
he's simple.
Sophisticated vintage paintings.
Pinups.
You?
If you don't believe me, come see for yourself. Actually, how come you've never been to my place?
Because you've never gotten me properly drunk, sweetheart.
Well, that ship has probably sailed. Laura may never let me back home.
Aw.
You two were made for each other.
Do you really think so?
A masochistic cougar goddess and a danger junkie rooster? You're kidding. It's a match made in heaven.
You're being sarcastic again.
And you're getting better at being a detective.
Ooh.
Does the old owl dream about bones and guts when he sleeps?
I mean, maybe? I ain't gonna knock his... Oh, why does it say weird stuff?
Wait, don't touch it, Sonny.
What? I wasn't going to.
I was going
Who knows
to.
what kind of ancient, dark voodoo pathogens breed here?
Voodoo pathogens? You haven't been snorting Bubo's secret medicine again, have you?
No, never again.
Never again!
Night I'll never forget.
That means he did it once.
Orangutan. Marty's right about one thing. It's better not to touch anything while we're at Bubo's.
That's mildly concerning.
Bubo's operating room and weird laboratory. No reason to go in there yet. And I hope there won't be later. Bubo's operating room and all legal stuff, right, Doc?
Of course, Sonny. You want my permission, perhaps?
You know what? Yes, please.
You're bluffing, and so am I. So we can end this conversation right here.
You old geezer.
You wrinkled old cock.
Ooh, can I play this too?
No.
That's a nice insult. Are you gonna use that on someone? That's a pretty funny thing to tell somebody.
For all the illegal stuff in here, the old owl could get life in prison. But honestly, I don't think he'd even care.
Remember the last time you lay here while I held your hand?
You mean the time you shot me and then had to hold me down on the bed so I wouldn't wring your neck while Bubo was removing your pellets from my ass?
Memories are so much more fun in retrospect, aren't they?
We'll see how you remember the Laura incident later.
Hey, why'd you
Oh.
bring that up?
Because I'm mean, and I enjoy it.
Sonny! He admitted to being mean.
The old owl has seen us bleed on this bed too many times. Sometimes I feel it gives him a kind of odd power over us.
I mean, probably. Hey, hold on. I have an idea. I'm gonna move my camera to another side. Uh-oh. Camera? Oh, I didn't like that. I was trying to see if I could put it on top of the other monitor, the one that I'm facing, but it like... Oh, hold on. I think I fixed it. Give me a second. There we go. Is that better? I think that'll work better. Now it's like I'm kind of actually facing the screen when I turn towards the screen. So I think that works better. Yeah, I probably should have tested this before the stream, but you know what? I didn't. All right. Let me just do some adjustment. There we go.
Did he just fall asleep?
He's
I don't know,
old,
did he?
A morphine addict, maybe even a narcoleptic. And the air is full of weird chemicals.
And how many times have we been under his scalpel?
Oh, yeah.
But I like sleeping.
Old owl, how come we always end up here?
That is a pretty good question.
Owl, how...
I'm sure he also wants to know the answer to that.
Ask your silly detective questions. Can't you see I have 100 things to do?
Well, no, not really.
Sonny always has some silly detective questions. He's really good at that.
And you could be better at shutting the cluck up.
Ooh, I miss this so much. I don't have all night, chickens. Ask me your questions and get out of here.
Okay. No need to dissect us right away.
Tell me about meat.
There's this new meat substitute. It's called MEAT. Do you know anything about it?
A little too salty for my taste, but otherwise it's really good.
It's bugs.
That's not what I mean. Something more scientific.
It's bugs.
I don't know what it's made of, but it's not meat. And it still tastes deceptively like meat. Like chicken.
How do you know what chicken tastes like?
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to, Marty boy.
I
Have
don't
you
want to
ever
know
had
the
it
answer.
tested? I mean, under laboratory conditions.
Why would I do that? But if you get some, I might as well do it. For a price, of course.
That's what we're gonna do.
Okay, I gotta get me some meat.
For you. Good for you.
Let's ask him about the hands of the pianist.
You are a master of bones, old man.
Ooh, thank you very much. If you gotta break 'em or fix 'em, look for old Boo-Boo.
What a slogan.
We have a friend who has a badly broken hand, a pianist from the Hive. Do you think you could fix it?
I can't tell you anything offhand, but get the guy, or at least his hand, and I'll see what I can do.
That's it? No, you have to do something for me in return?
Oh, you're right.
Marty, shut the
Marty
fuck
boy.
up!
Marty,
So, since you're going to the Hive, speak to the Queen for me. I want an audience.
why would you want to speak to the Queen?
That's my secret, okay? That's all I ask. Deal?
Deal. And the pianist will be sent here.
So be it.
God fucking damn it, Marty. I mean, clucking. Because we're kind of not swearing, but sometimes they actually swear. Let's talk about Frank.
The truth is, we're not here to chat.
What a stunning surprise.
Remember Frank? Frank Castellini?
The three-toothed walrus guy?
No, the stag beetle.
Yeah, I know. The one-eyed jaguar.
No,
with that ridiculous
or was it
squeaky
Hercules
voice.
beetle? The
What?
beetle.
No, don't be silly.
Then I don't know who.
Ooh.
Tell me.
The horned beetle detective.
Horned beetle.
From the Hive.
Ah, you mean half-armed Frank. Why didn't you say so? What's with that poor bugger? He owes me $20.
Oh,
you're
you're
not
never
getting
gonna get it
that
back.
20 back anytime soon.
I knew that son of a bum would run away.
Nah, he's dead.
Oh,
Oh, indeed. And we need you to examine him.
here we go. I knew you'd drag me into some crazy suicide scenario. But no, the answer is no. I don't do bugs.
But why?
You don't do bugs. What are you, a buggish?
No, you clucking duck.
I'm not
But
a
as
duck.
much as it may not seem like it, I like to live. And I'd still like to be doing it in the future.
Come on, old bird.
Anyone who's been involved in insect issues since the Segregation Act won't last long.
Why?
It's just the way it is.
But why?
And your two pretty eyes ain't gonna change that, Martin.
So I have pretty eyes?
Look,
Aww.
buddy boy, I don't need this shit. But Frank was our friend. He was your friend too, or something.
Is that a yes?
No, that's a But fine. Okay, bring him here and I'll check him out.
What? Bring him here.
What did you think? That I was gonna dissect someone in a dark little hole in the hive?
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay.
We'll get his body.
Oh dear.
And hurry. But also make sure he's out of here without a trace.
And thanks. We owe you one.
Don't say that yet, Sonny. Something tells me it's gonna be a long, long night.
Well,
We're gonna be
I
on
wasn't
fire again,
planning
aren't
on
we?
Going home anyway.
Okay. Something's different.
Something is different here.
Busy times, boys. I'm a little more scattered than I should be.
Are you high?
It's like something's missing.
You mean Ursula?
Oh, the wife.
That's it.
You feathered bastard.
Uh-oh.
Has the poor she-bear finally come to her senses and left you?
She's a bear.
Again?
You know
She's a very
the
nice bear.
situation very well.
A very nice
Don't
lady
you,
bear.
Sonny boy.
And me. I'm kind of like Bachelor's Anonymous now.
She's gone again, but this time for good.
For good?
You just feel it when they leave in such a way that they never come back.
Shit, I was just trying to be funny. I'm sorry, old bird.
Yeah, she's a bear.
I don't need your pity. Since then, I'm a free bird. And I can work as much
That's
as I
not a
want.
good
Good
thing.
for us.
Good for you. Ooh.
But, well, I don't know. Take care of yourself, okay?
Cut the crap, Sonny, or I'll puke.
Weh.
There's the boo-boo everyone knows and loves.
Let the bodies
Corpses
hit the...
are
I mean, what?
disappearing from the cemetery in the Hive, Boobo. Have you heard anything about this?
You're asking me of all people?
We
Yes.
know you were deep in the Clawville organ trade in the past. We're not here to judge.
Well, I am.
Those times are history, okay? I'm off the organs, or any other body parts. I've been clean for 7 years.
What does that mean?
Okay, that's not why we're here. Have you heard anything about the disappearances?
Afraid not. But if I ever get any salesmen peddling insect organs knocking on my door, you'll be the first to know.
But I'm pretty sure they're doing it as meat, so you're not gonna know. Makes sense why he may have spilled some chemicals. Ooh, yeah, probably. Ooh, clue. Okie dokie. So, Boo Boo can fix Douglas's hand, but we gotta tell the poor guy and go get him. Boo Boo will examine Frank, but he won't set foot in the hive, so we gotta carry Frank's body through the city. Great prospects. What is meat? You're curious about what meat is made of. It's best to get a can and have old Boo check it out. How am I supposed to get a can? Let's go tell Douglas first. I think that would be wise
Let's go.
instead of picking up the body first.
Down to the hole we go.
And let's also talk to the queen. Hi, queenie, lady. A scary lady, forger of bones.
We have a friend, a doctor. He'll help us with the pianist, but in return, he wants to meet you.
Really? Why would he want to meet us? What kind of doctor is he?
He used to be a decent one, a real talent, then a police coroner, then a convict. And now he's got a backstreet practice in the heart of Clawville.
And he has a way with bones.
That sounds most intriguing. The
Intriguing.
Great Web doesn't know about him
I
yet,
forgot an R.
which frankly surprises us. But yes, we'd allow him to see us.
Ooh, something
You
her
can
great
tell him
web
he's
doesn't
free
know.
to enter the hive. He won't be harmed.
Cool.
Will do. Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks, ma'am. Queen agreed to meet Boobo. Now we just need to talk to the pianist. Gotta go tell the poor guy. He's that off the grid. Yeah, apparently. No! Don't let you I miss talking to Douglas. I should have just fucking talked to him. I missed out on dialogue! Fuck. Go pick up the stupid body.
Let's go.
Went to go to Bubo. I fucking cutscene skipped.
Feathers. Frank's gone.
Someone else got to him first.
What do you mean someone else? Who the cluck needs a dead bug?
The same clucker who digs up the bodies in the graveyard.
Oh, yeah, you've got a point.
We need to take a good look around. The culprits must have left some kind of clue.
It's gonna be me.
How the hell can you be so calm?
Rest assured, Marty, I'm not.
Whoever did this, I'm gonna finish him off. This is now personal.
Good, make it personal. That's always the best way.
I think the big book says the exact opposite.
You see, son, that's why I don't read.
What? Huh? Huh?
Damn, Frank.
Look, there's something in there.
What do you see?
A golden fang? Golden fang, symbol of the Golden Fang clan. Evidence and souvenir in one? Can this be yours, Mick?
There's nothing else here. Just this stain.
Damn, Frank, what'd you get yourself into?
What about this?
It's a tooth, Marty. Or a fang, to be more precise.
Made of gold. It doesn't get much more on the nose than that, does it?
Just confirms our suspicions.
The Golden Fang clan collects dead bugs?
And murder is probably also on their agenda.
But why did they leave it here? Is it some kind of message?
Or Frank knocked it out before he was killed.
Ooh.
I don't get this, Boss Bird.
Well, I have a hunch. But it's getting late. Let's figure this out in my office.
You mean in that dark little hole you call home?
If I remember correctly, you don't have any place better at the moment.
You alright? I'll zip it.
Good. Let's make like chickens and get the cluck out of here. Damn, this looks familiar. Just like home. Concentrate, old cock.
Frank's body disappeared from his apartment. Whoever took it, we need to find him. Mongrel Mick Castle, Mandrilla Sphinx. Mick Castle, aka Mongrel Mick, is the head of the Golden Fang clan and second in command of the former Wessler criminal empire. After his boss, Ivan Wessler, and his brother, Albert Wessler, were put out of business by the chicken police, Mick founded the most powerful successor to the fractured crime gang. This became the Golden Fang clan, named after Mick's gold-plated tooth. Only 3 years after the collapse of the Wessler Empire, Mick has grown to extraordinary power with astonishing speed, and now controls perhaps the most dangerous gang in the city. A ruthless psychopath who cares for nothing but himself. I can't go to the fucking clinic? I can only go home. All right.
Ah, the smell of dust and broken dreams. But what's with all these boxes?
I'm leaving soon, Marty. For good. Soon as we get this case out of the way.
Ah, yes. You're around the wilderness trip, right? But really, you'll just leave everything and never come back? I mean, you're friends?
Friends?
Yeah, friends. Like me. Or Monica, or...
There's nothing to tie me here, Marty. Since Molly left.
Ah, Molly, Molly, Molly.
What?
Always Molly. How many years has it been? Do you even remember?
Yeah, I remember. Every single miserable day.
Jeez, old bird, can you even hear yourself? Shouldn't you be...
What, Marty?
moving on? Get on with your life. If you don't have someone to stay for, go and get someone worth staying for.
Oh, yeah, sure, because it's that simple.
Monica's
Yes,
right
it's
there.
Exactly that simple. It would be, if you wanted to.
Marty,
She is right
please,
there.
Don't cluck about things you don't understand.
You're right.
I'm just saying.
I'm not in your shoes. That's fair. but to leave everything and just go off into the wilds? Sure, it sounds romantic, but do you even know where you're going?
I have no clucking idea, and I don't care.
But I do.
Look, let's just finish this, okay? That's all I ask.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, well, at least I managed to quit smoking. That's something, huh?
Hey, wait a minute.
I've seen that before.
He just vanished.
Okay. No new dialogue.
Ah, this must be where you hide your huge cork board full of photos and newspaper clippings with your lunatic conspiracy theory that the world is
Oh
actually
yeah, I
run by
remember this.
over-evolved-
Okay, we've done that one before too. Let's just talk to Marty.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know. I got a bad feeling.
Is my comb in a bad shape or what?
You never felt that sinking feeling in your stomach? That something really bad is coming?
Yeah, duh. I feel it every time you drag me into some shady affair, which has become quite common.
Don't be silly, I'm serious.
Don't you worry, Boss Bird. Maybe it's just the natural fear of dying. It's about time you developed
Natural fear of dying?
Possible to get anything serious out of you?
Laura asked me that once. Actually, more than once.
Really?
So, another doomed damsel in distress. Just the usual, huh?
This is different, Marty.
Because...
When she came to see me, I was dreaming about an old case. Remember the fly named Novak?
yeah, it was a hell of a case. We almost ended up in the river. Twice.
That's the one. So, I was dreaming about that particular case, and then this woman came along, straight out of the Hive. It felt like it just couldn't be a coincidence.
You mean... the Hive is calling us?
As the flame calls the moth.
Ooh, that's poetic. And awesome.
Thank you. Listen, Marty. I've got something I've been trying to tell you all night.
Well, go ahead, boss. You can always be honest with me.
You look like shit.
Thanks, man. Jerk.
What was that?
Rude.
I said jerk.
Oh, yeah. I got that right. So are you gonna tell me what happened with Laura, or what?
Let's leave it. It's too fresh.
Okay, okay. I get it, pal.
Looking worried.
Listen, Sonny, about what the Queen said,
What do you mean?
that it all started with us? This downfall? Because we caused the Wessler Empire to collapse? I've never thought about it like that before.
I have. Countless times.
And? What's your conclusion?
I've been over this a million times in my head, Marty. And you know what? Maybe she's right. Maybe we did cause all this. But if I had to do it over again, well, I'd do it over again.
Why?
Because it was the right thing to do. And because it was our job.
Maybe you're right, but still...
You don't know what would have happened if we hadn't done it. Maybe everything would have been better. Maybe a lot worse. So what's the point of dwelling on it?
Usually you're the gloomy, depressed, pissed off, grumpy type. And yet now, you're comforting me.
Well, maybe I can change.
Ah, chicken shit. You're Sonny. You'll always be Sonny.
Don't go weird on me, Marty, okay?
Understood.
That was kind of sweet.
So, let's get our act together and see what we've got.
A mysterious woman, missing bodies, the Golden Fang clan, the Spider Queen, and Frank. All in one night. This could be a new record.
Concentrate, Marty. We need to piece together a logical chain of events from this whole mess.
Yeah, let's investigate the cluck out of this shit.
Is that your new slogan?
Yeah.
Work on it.
That's mean. Place together the chain of events by combining the right events with the right animals. Cycle through the events to select the one that fits best in the panel. Each event can only be used once. Each panel will require you to select one or two animals. The same animal cannot be presented on multiple panels. You can track your progress at the bottom of the screen. Completed panels are highlighted in yellow. Place together the chain of events by combining... Blah, 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 blah. This lady contacted. About a missing husband. Something is very wrong at the cemetery. Who the fuck's that? They dug up the dead. He got in trouble with the wrong gang. The Golden Fang clan. That's not it? Not Frank? In the end, he ended up dead. Oh, he can't be here. Okay, yeah, because he has to be here. And he ended up dead.
This Milo guy was working in the textile factory, which suddenly closed down.
So he started to work for Frank, our old pal.
But the job wasn't long-lived. Neither was he, and even his body disappeared.
Along with several other bodies, so his wife came to you.
Who didn't paint a pretty picture of the Hive.
And then we found a clue in the cemetery that drew us to the distant light.
Where we learned a lot from the Spider Queen. For example, that the Golden Fang rules the Hive and is keeping them in its thrall.
And that our old friend Frank was neck deep in it.
Sadly, Frank won't be providing us with information.
Unless it's from beyond the grave.
And then his body disappeared.
Which we have to find.
And we know where to look. But we're gonna need some heavy artillery for the job.
And we can't
know where to
pursue
look?
this case officially.
So we have to keep it a secret.
Quite a prospect. The chicken police are back in action.
Shut up, Marty.
He didn't deserve that one. I know a lot of times he should shut up, but like not that time. It's intense? Yeah, it's a mystery. Ooh, I got more phone numbers? Who can I call now? Lewis? Wait, who's Lewis? Oh, Lewis is our landlord. 555-932. Or if I do 432, I can call Marty for funsies.
Let's see.
I'm gonna call Marty even though he's right next to me. It doesn't do anything.
Hey, you old carrot chewer.
Hello, Sonny, my dear friend. It's been a long time since I heard your voice. How can I help you tonight?
Sorry to call you at this hour, but could you get Marty a room? Just for tonight.
Well, I was just leaving, but sure. We'll manage.
Thanks, Louis. Wait, where are you going at this hour? Isn't it almost morning?
Oh, it's just a little business, Sonny. Don't worry about it. I'm opening the apartment for Marty.
Thanks again, buddy boy.
Oh, thanks. But I don't think he told us which one. Right? So how's he gonna know where to stay?
A picture was beginning to form. Not clear, not a masterpiece, but I could pick out details already. Worrying details. A queen of a hidden world. A king of a dying world. Graves dug up. Bodies missing. A golden fang. And a dead friend. Quite a night. Marty's
What a night
here,
indeed.
and he's confident as ever. But I can see the skin on the corner of his beak twitching a little. He's holding on tight as he rides along with me on yet another crazy, dangerous, and overly mysterious case. But he should be at home to save his crumbling marriage. I should be somewhere else too, on that round-the-world trip I've been planning for so long. But yeah, this is me. This is us. Chicken police till the end. Well, that end may be close.
They said the thing.
What is it, Sonny? What's worrying you?
I was just thinking that maybe this is the very case that really is gonna end the chicken police.
Eesh. It must be
Ugh.
depressing being Sonny Featherland 24 hours a day.
It is, Marty. It really is.
Hey, we completed the first chapter of Kings and Showgirls. Ooh, we're gonna have fun.
We had to keep secret all day what we were really working on. The boss wouldn't approve the case of a dead insect, not to mention the lost bodies. So, with a few packs of cigarettes and a couple of pots of coffee, we waited out the end of the shift to finally go into the Hive again. Because we never
We
learn.
never learn.
The shift is over, Marty. Can we get to the real work?
Thanks to the wild ones. This day almost killed me.
Don't tell me.
Even the paperwork was scarce. Don't animals want to eat each other anymore?
See, everything used to be better.
Meanwhile, in homicide, life goes on. Everybody's just shooting and beating each other to death. What are we coming to?
I hear you, young fella. What? Why are you looking like that?
Don't look behind you.
Oh, no, don't tell me it's...
Santino Featherland and Martin McChicken.
Hi, boss.
feathers. I knew it.
I'm sure he just wants to say goodnight.
I don't think he does.
Santino.
That's our boss. What if I, just don't talk to him? Hey, Monica.
I want to ask her out for coffee. I just need a little more time and, well, balls.
Nice.
I want to ask her out for
Any news?
nothing at the...
Deal.
Philosophizing about building. I mean, really. Everything you love.
Just dodge the boss and go to the shooting range. Let's talk to him.
A dog that barks doesn't bite, huh? What chicken shit. You have to admit, the old dog is as stubborn as a mule and just as smelly.
That's not what it says. But the thing he said is not the thing that you read. Wait.
Tough times, eh? You have to admit, the old...
Hey, boss. How nice to see you. Is that a new coat?
Yeah, it looks good on you. But we were just leaving.
Ah, not so fast, chickens.
Yeah, I knew this was coming. Such a classic.
I see you're still full of life. How about a little overtime?
No, I don't want to.
I don't know, boss. My back's
Yeah, my back's stiff too.
Yeah, it's been a busy day.
All that paperwork.
And target practice.
And paperwork.
We said that already.
Yeah, but today was twice as much, so...
Enough.
Yep.
Someone's waiting for you in your office.
Oh,
You might pop in there once in a while for a change.
you have an office?
At this hour. Is nothing sacred anymore?
I don't mean to be disrespectful, boss, but whatever it is, if it's not an urgent predatory case, then...
Featherland, Do I need to remind you that you're only still here because I graciously allow it?
No, sir.
I beg your pardon.
No, sir. I am aware of that.
You should have retired 1,000 years ago, to everyone's delight. But you're still here, on your own volition, so you dance like I whistle, you understand? Or you can go straight to the old hen house.
Yes, sir.
To your office, then. I'll be waiting for you there.
What? Why are you
I'll give
coming?
2 minutes.
Yes, boss. Got it, boss. Did I already tell you how nice your coat is?
Shut the clock up, McChicken.
Yes, sir. Who the clucking cluck could it be?
Whoever it is, they can go cluck themselves for all I care. We don't have time for this. We have to find Frank.
What if it's a bug?
The old bone chewer's gonna crunch you like a little late-night snack.
You're right. It's better to do what he asks, whatever it is. Just get it over with.
Anyway, why aren't we private eyes? Then we wouldn't have this kind of problem.
Because private eyes are underpaid.
Us too.
Well, they don't have insurance.
Do we?
No one respects them.
Us neither.
And they're generally just pathetic, Marty.
So are we.
Good point. So why aren't we private snoops?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, let's go and see what's waiting for us in the office.
Nice.
So what's this about, boss?
Are you stupid or just deaf?
Actually, I have got some serious hearing problems, and Marty's got a few intimate... Oh, never mind.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's kind of stupid.
Don't cluck with me, Santino. Get in the office.
Yes, sir. Just one more thing.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, I get it.
He called Marty stupid. Which I guess is not entirely inaccurate, but like, that's kind of mean. Lucius Wilfred Bloodboil, dog, Canis lupus familiaris, the head of the Clawville Police Department and perhaps the most indestructible resident of the city. He was recently forced into a wheelchair when a raid led to a brutal shootout with a gangster clan, but even that didn't stop him from pursuing crime, only this time with even more ferocity. The old geezer hates me with all his bones, but I kind of admire him in my own way. Of course, I wouldn't admit that to him even if I were forced at gunpoint. Wait, so like, I have an office? Oh, offices!
Let's go.
Oh. Who the fuck are you? You look like a husky.
What can I say? Home away from home. The familiar smell of 1,000-year-old files, an unopenable window, an unlockable door, familiar scratches on ancient wooden chairs, the mark of a fallen cigarette butt forever burned into the desk, the haunting memory of 1,000 empty bottles. If I die tonight, bury me here, under the cold, dead cases. But first, let's talk to this clown.
How do we know he's a clown?
This gentleman here is...
Oh, he looks like a Joker.
Lupus, the silent wolf.
The who?
I see my reputation precedes me again.
Annoying figure.
Exactly as my white-feathered friend said.
This suit is
I'm
Joker
Cassidy
purple.
Lucas, actor,
I'm just saying.
Artist and idol to some.
Wow. Cassidy Lupus is speaking to us.
Well, that's just fantastic.
Mr. Lupus has a problem and asks
Hold
for our
on.
help. We don't usually get involved in
Hold
such
on.
personal matters. Mr. Lupus is a well-beloved movie star.
But, like,
and close friend of our great king.
wasn't he in the Moses and Plato demo with the rabbit? With the rabbit girlfriend lady? I think she was a rabbit. Anyway, they were co-stars and they were also dating. Right? I think so.
Just what we needed.
Excuse me, Detective Featherland?
I said we're honored.
You know, they say wonderful things about you boys. Epic adventures, bloody affairs, crime gang shootings, arson.
Just an average Monday morning.
Oh, sadly, my Monday mornings are not exactly cloudless these days either. And especially not average.
Oh my, are you out of caviar perhaps?
Oh, please, don't be so base. I understand I'm from a different circle. I'm not as tanned and wild as you, but I'm coming to you for help.
You could have picked a
Don't
better
listen
suit.
to him, Mr. Lupus. He's always like that. But otherwise, he's a great detective, I can assure you. So, what can we do for you?
Well, it's a complex and delicate matter, but I've been threatened. I need your protection.
Protection?
From who?
Excuse me,
From
but
what?
We're detectives. We're not here to prevent
I'm not a bodyguard.
trouble. We're here to find the cause.
You should probably
If it's
ask
already
Moses and
happened.
Plato. I'm sure they'd be
There's
delighted.
Plenty of detective work in this case, believe me.
I'm afraid I don't follow. But okay, fine. How about if I ask you some pointed questions first?
Like an interrogation, like in a movie. That's fantastic.
What are you
know, I've
doing
never
with your
played a detective
hands?
or a murderer before.
Let's hope you don't have to do it this time either. Shall we begin?
Just do what you do best, boys.
Why was he circling them like that? It's so weird.
Have you ever been here before?
Why? Because it's tidy? Order is the soul of everything. You could learn from me, old bird.
This isn't just order, Marty. No living animal has ever worked here. That's for clucking sure.
What can I say? I'm an open book to you.
Sometimes I think that's just the surface, and there's more underneath.
But then you realize that you overthink everything.
What can I say? I'm an open book to you, partner.
I hate paperwork so much.
Yeah, it shows. Not much sign of any kind of work here.
I'm kind of a street cop, you know? A street vigilante, not a desk jockey bookworm type.
Yeah, and Clawville's a better place because of you, partner.
Hey, there's no need to be that cynical.
I'm not joking.
Oh. Moses's desk. Wait, in the back here? Oh, I guess.
Moses's desk. Quick. Let's dig through it before he's back.
What an outrageous idea, Marty.
But I'm right, aren't I?
Yep, but make it quick, I'm on watch. We shouldn't continue to spoil a relationship with Moses. Don't be silly, Monty. It's childish and also illegal. Yep, do it.
Furry heavens, look at this.
A letter.
A letter from the royal palace? It's a commission from the crown.
It says the mission is confidential, as was the last. Please treat it with the utmost discretion. As soon as the team is assembled, get in contact immediately. Otherwise, we will be looking for you.
Ooh.
Last. So these two buffoons have worked for the king before?
There was that incident with the Clawville Express, remember?
Yeah, that's
We
what the
don't know
side
much
game's
what
about.
happened there.
Well, that's my point.
So Moses and Plato are getting secret commissions straight from the king? That's
Suspicious.
no, it's awesome.
Huh?
I mean, awesome for them.
Oh.
But why not us? We're the freaking chicken police, for the love of the wild ones.
We're also
Don't
fuck
worry,
ups of
Marty. You
like
wanna know what
an
this is
extreme
about or
degree.
not?
Of course I do. These two furballs are on my death list now.
When the time comes, we'll confront them with this. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got them.
So, like, you know what else I just realized just now? That there's a game, and I think this is what it's called. I think it's called Zip's Cafe, and I think I have it because I think it was bundled with something else. And I'm pretty sure that's the Zip here in his new coffee shop. So maybe we should check that out later. We'll look at it later.
This desk looks like it belongs to some treasure hunting adventurer. This Moses guy's weird, I'm telling you.
Well, he likes interesting souvenirs. And flowers?
I'm pretty sure that's from the Clawville Express.
Monkey head?
Wait, what?
I don't want to know.
Great wild ones, please protect us.
Are you getting religious?
Only occasionally when it's really handy.
Yeah, that's convenient.
Okay.
What happened to the guy who had this?
You mean that shark who beat his buddy to death with his surfboard and then tried to eat it to destroy the evidence?
Wow.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. How nice of you to say out loud what we both know already.
You know, sometimes I feel like someone's watching us.
You took the words right out of my beak.
Hello, it's me, the fourth wall.
A perfect reminder that this city is just a giant insane asylum.
I mean, that's fair.
Is there any other part of the city we haven't been to yet?
I doubt it. And you know what? I'm getting really sick of it.
Oh, come on. You're just saying that.
I'm serious, Marty.
You mean you're really going on a trip around the world? I thought you just wanted attention.
You're an asshole.
Why? Everybody needs a little attention sometimes, and you don't have any family or friends or...
Wow, Marty.
All right, just stop it right there, Marty.
Okay, shit. Someone's having a bad
Shut
day.
the fuck
Yeah,
up,
like
Marty.
you know
It's
who?
so rude.
Frank. Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Right. You're right. I'll shut up.
Good.
oh, okay.
Maybe Marty's right. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna die here no matter what.
Wow. Well, that's... what can I say? I can't even find my words in this mess.
It's perfectly organized chaos, Marty.
I don't think it is.
Everything has its place and purpose.
I really doubt that.
Good one. And all that stuff on the floor?
Full use of available space.
Okay. I'm not pushing it.
Sometimes it's just better not to.
Old man, you really need a lady in your life. A cleaning lady, at least.
Ha ha ha. You think about these jokes a lot.
Sometimes. On sleepless nights.
I understand Laura more and more.
What?
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 Old man, you really...
Miss New Moon? Oh, she's a pretty bird. Oh, that's a pig.
You put this here, right?
Why do you think that?
Come on, Marty. This is 100% McChicken energy.
Yeah, it really is.
So what? Miss New Moon is especially dear to my heart.
Easy woman with a gun.
She was made just for me.
You know what? I kind of get it.
Oh, old cock's not dead cock, huh?
Wait,
Don't be tacky, Marty.
wait, what? What? What?
How come Blood Boil hasn't taken it down yet?
I know somewhere deep down he likes it. Not because of the girl, but the subtle irony of it.
Subtle, huh? Maybe you see too much depth in the old geezer.
Are you still that pissed off at him? After all these years?
A lot of things change, Marty, but some things are eternal.
Did I ever tell you you should write books? Widowed housewives over 50 go crazy for that kind of fake smart-ass bullshit.
Oh, cluck off, Marty.
That, my dear friend, is a request I cannot grant.
They're good friends.
A busted cop, a beautiful woman, and a bottle of whiskey. What more do you need?
How come I can't see Plato's desk? Really want me to talk to Lupus, huh? Message from the king. The mission is confidential, as was the last, but please treat it in the same manner and with more discretion. Why would you, like, leave this out on your desk if it's super confidential? I know I was snooping, but like, come on. Cassidy Lupus, Grey Wolf, Canis Lupus. The name that everyone knows, apart from me, it seems. Well, even I've heard of him, although I have little interest in the world of cinema. Absolute cinema. And Lupus is a perfect example of what I despise about the Clawville film world. A real bloated blister. But apart from that, quite an interesting character, and it seems there's a deeper layer beneath the superficial surface, and down there are probably a lot of secrets buried. The Silent Wolf. Silent Wolf is a famous comic book that has recently been made into a hugely successful movie starring Cassidy Lupus. The story centers on an ex-policeman who, fed up with the police corruption and incompetence, becomes a mass vigilante who terrifies the criminals of Clawville at night. Mr. Cassidy Lupus, the famous movie star, contacted us saying that he was receiving threatening messages from a mysterious individual. Need to interrogate Mr. Lupus.
I have a feeling that we're once again getting involved in something we should have nothing to do with. I can't believe this clown's gonna make us jump through hoops.
Is he a clown because he looks like the Joker? Hi, Chirico.
I can't believe this.
Don't hesitate, gentlemen. Feel free to ask anything.
Okay, let's see.
I can't believe we're questioning the great Cassidy Lupus.
Yes, right. Me neither.
Feathery heavens, please make this quick.
Questions unlocked.
Don't keep me waiting. Let's get started.
Yes. All right, my first question is... actors. So here's the famous Cassidy Lupus, movie star, arrogant, self-righteous, anxious type. He's visibly nervous, though he clumsily tries to hide it. He's not that good an actor. Playing on his vanity might be a good direction. I don't think the bad cop routine would work for him. But then again, I might just have to squeeze him to succeed. I'm not in the mood to patronize him, but if I have to, I'm sure I can get more out of him than he's willing to say with a little charm and finesse.
Okay, finesse him. Finesse him!
So, tell us in your own words what happened and why you feel you need protection.
Well, I've been getting menacing messages from someone for a while.
What kind of messages?
That's the weirdest part. We actors get involved in this kind of thing all the time, but it's always about money or some kind of personal item.
Uh-huh.
Yes, go on.
I once had a crazy fan come at me with a knife because I refused to ask her out. Can you imagine?
Hardly. But please, let's stick to the point. So this is somebody... What did they ask you to do?
That's the strangest thing. It was essentially a business proposition.
What kind
Oh?
of business proposition?
Oh, it's just ridiculous, but they want me to be some kind of publicity face. Me, the great Cassidy Lupus on some ridiculous billboard. No barking way.
Why would you be adverse to being in a commercial? I don't get it. But it would really suit you. How about a dog food commercial, for example? I understand, you're just too sensitive for simple commercials. Play to his ego.
I understand. You're just too sensitive for simple commercials.
I didn't know you had such a bright mind. Yes, you're right. A great artist doesn't sell himself for peanuts.
So you're holding out for a premium price. The big money, right?
There is no such money, Mr. Featherworld.
Land, feather, land. But please, tell me why you think they're making you an offer in threatening messages. Isn't that a little, unusual?
A little. It's bizarrely unusual. So much so that I thought for sure it was just some childish prank. But the messages, well, there was something really sinister in them.
Huh?
And what they're trying to blackmail me with, if only you knew.
Well, that's what we're here to find out.
I mean, like, should you tell us if you want us to protect you? Who do you think might want to blackmail you? Who are your enemies? A jealous colleague, perhaps? Jealousy can make animals do crazy things.
Is there anyone who would want to harm you? A jealous colleague, perhaps. Jealousy can make animals do crazy things.
I've got a lot of people jealous, that's for sure. But I don't think anyone would want to hurt me just because of that.
You think too highly of animals. You know, behind their friendly smiles, there are often repressed emotions.
I've starred in dozens of dramas and lived among actors all my life. I know all about lying. But I don't know anyone who wants me done for.
You mean who wants your death?
I didn't say that. But whoever's behind this wants Cassidy Lupus to be framed to make my shining star go down.
Okay, I get it. Thank you. Let's dig a tiny bit deeper.
Do your job, detective.
All right, plus 10. What exactly is in these messages? And how do they reach you in the first place?
What exactly is in these messages? And how did they reach you in the first place?
Yeah, I
Just
nailed
finished
it.
shooting my latest picture when my stunt double, Percy, handed me a letter. He said they thought he was Lupus, and someone, a dark figure in a dark suit, had pushed it into his hand and run away. He swore he hadn't read it, but he was pale as the moon.
So this someone simply confused you two?
Percy looks exactly like me. That's why he's my double, silly. But to tell you the truth, his profile is a little less chiseled and his stance could do with some work.
Do you think someone who knows you well can tell the difference?
Not from afar, but if that someone knew me really intimately, they should have seen he wasn't the real me.
Didn't you ever think that your double was just making it all up? And he's the one behind it?
Percy? Oh, no, that's impossible. He idolizes me.
Does he, though?
I wouldn't dismiss the possibility, though.
As you wish, but I assure you that Percy is a man of impeccable character. You should have seen how frightened he was.
And you? Are you a man without blemish?
No, I wouldn't say that.
What was in that first message?
That I'd find a contract on my desk that I'd sign if I wanted to do right by myself. Written in red, but not in blood, before you ask. However, the tone was very rude and threatening. Then, when I got back to my office, there was indeed the contract, but to be honest, I could only laugh at the contents.
What did it say?
An exclusive contract with some advertising agency I'd never heard of. Some kind of snake something. A new product line was to be advertised mainly on billboards.
Snake something? You don't remember?
I only remember the important things.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you still have that contract somewhere?
What do you think? I giggled and tore it to pieces.
Well, that clue is gone. What kind of product were you supposed to be promoting? You at least remember that.
You're so unhelpful.
Can you imagine? How can I accept an offer if I don't know what it's about?
Yes, that's really strange.
They said I'd get the details later and tried to assure me it was worthy of my reputation. That's how I knew they had no idea what I'm really worth.
You used to share starring in historical epics of a grand scale, am I right? So, you star in these romantic flops, do you? Oh, we can't say that. Tell me, what are you working on now? Let's butter him up. You're used to starring in historical epics of a grand scale, am I right?
You're used to starring in historical epics of a grand scale.
Grand
right?
scale.
Well, so you have an eye for it after all. A pleasant surprise.
A simple cop like me can't like art.
It's not that usual.
So what were you working on? Some historical drama, maybe?
Our last film was El Wolf, a real historical
Wolf.
epic, yes. I was on the set when I got the first message. It was quite a long and turbulent shoot.
Turbulent? What do you mean?
You know, when two oceans meet, it becomes a flood.
That's not exactly how it works, but let's not get hung up on the details.
You know what I mean. Two
No, I
giants,
don't.
two legends, an actor and a director. Each with
Oh,
his
okay,
own
so you were
vision.
not
I see.
getting along
So
with the
it
director.
didn't
Got it.
Work out with your director.
Nobody gets along with that animal, if I can be honest.
You must be honest. That is actually the point.
But of course. So no, I didn't get along with him, and neither did anyone else. Charles Rufus Vidor is an insufferable, arrogant, violent, and ungrateful bastard. But the film was ultimately finished with great difficulty, and there's no question that it will become an everlasting classic.
Is that so? You're a confident fella, aren't you?
Modesty is the refuge of the untalented.
Oh, gee, I
Oh, okay.
gotta write that down. Thank you.
Wow. That was a plus 20. So let's get to the point. How are they blackmailing you? So what are they trying to corner you with? With a lie, maybe? What kind of dirt did they manage to dig up? I guess there was a lot to choose from. With a lie? Because clearly, like, there couldn't possibly be anything that he's actually doing wrong, right?
trying to corner you with? A lie, maybe? I take it you're quite clean.
That's very kind of you to suggest, but I'm no saint.
Oh, no.
Oh
I
no.
have some bad old habits, but I'm working on them.
Give me an example.
Oh, it's nothing really.
Look, this could be very helpful to the investigation. Help me to help you.
Yeah, help me
Just
help
because
you.
you ask so nicely.
People need to understand that.
Oh well. So, you know, cats are my weakness.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
Cats. Almost any female cat in existence. I have a feline fetish.
You can stay the
I
fuck
just
away
see
from
them
me.
and I go crazy.
Is that it? Is that really what they're blackmailing
I don't
you
need your
about?
Joker ass.
I mean, you could say that.
This is a dead end. Are you putting on a play? You have to trust me if you want me to help you. All right, enough of the dog shit. Start talking straight. You gotta trust me, buddy. Even though I think you're kind of creepy.
You have to trust me if you want me to help you. Is that really all there is to it? Your affection for cats?
Why is that so unbelievable?
Because it'll be in the tabloids. They'll gossip about it for 2 days, and then everybody goes about their business. You don't think this could ruin your career, do you?
You have no idea how spotless I am in the public eye, Mr. Featherline.
Featherland. And yes, I believe your image is impeccable, but a slip-up like this is easily forgiven.
You know, in the movies, they used to powder my fur even lighter. You know why?
Something about the lights? I don't know anything about movies.
Because it makes me look even cleaner. You know what I mean?
I get it. But you must understand that even if you're gonna stand here in front of me like a movie god, I need to hear the truth.
Well, you're quite the character.
So I've been told.
Okay, so there is a certain cat, a woman, and they have a photo of us. They're blackmailing us with it. That's what it's about.
Are you married?
Just a few months, yes.
Ah, now
Oh, with the
I
rabbit?
understand everything. You see? It's that easy.
The bunny
You
girl?
have to understand, if that picture gets out,
Now that we've got that out of the way, are you finally willing to speak frankly?
ask away. What difference does it make?
Yeah, +5. I'm sorry, but I'll have to ask this. Who's the lucky cat lady?
I'm sorry, but I have to ask. Who is the lucky cat lady who's put your privacy and reputation at jeopardy?
You know, it's almost humorous, but you know her.
Really?
Uh-oh.
I wasn't expecting that.
Uh-oh.
Meredith H. Marble.
Oh, what?
Clap
Huh?
me. You mean the writer? The creator of the Chicken Police book series?
None other. A real predator, am I right?
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Our lives have been taken and torn apart by her, that's for sure. But I see, in some ways, yours has too.
You need to understand, that woman is a nobody. I mean, no disrespect, but she means nothing to me. It's just, you know, she's a cat. And sometimes that's enough for me.
Then why did you marry a rabbit?
Because Faye is the love of my life, that's why. This cat thing is, you know, physical and nothing else. But it's incredibly strong.
Okay, big fella, calm down.
At least he loves Faye.
Why do you think
That's
they're
still
trying to
fucked up,
kill
though.
you? Isn't it enough that they leaked the picture and you're done?
Maybe it would be enough, but I didn't let it go. You may think I'm a big fraud, a rip-off, but Cassidy Lupus is not to be intimidated. I made it clear to them that I wouldn't give in, not even if they leaked the picture.
Oh, maybe you do have some nerve. I'm genuinely surprised.
Thank you.
Or maybe you're just too stupid to realize how serious this is.
Ouch.
So then they threatened you.
Mortally. The last letter was just a poster folded up. It's a poster from an old movie I did.
And you took that as a threat.
It's called The Last Howl. The last part of a series in which the protagonist I play dies.
Oh.
That's a little on the nose.
Right. I knew right away I had to get help. That's why I came to you.
So that's it? There's no more?
I think I told you everything, yes.
Quite a story. But I'm glad you finally managed to open up.
You know, Mr. Feather something,
Yes, that's right. Feather something.
maybe you are as good a detective as they say.
Then maybe I thank you. You see,
Still couldn't get the name
that's
right.
what I'm talking about.
Only 3? What the fuck do you mean? I thought I did so good. Playing on his vanity was a good tactic. Lupus opened up easily enough, and the truth came out. The legendary actor was cheating on his wife and being blackmailed for it, but who's behind it all? What do you mean I only got 3 stars? Unacceptable! Fuck, I got 7 questions and they were all good, but it wasn't enough?
The actor. So,
All right.
tell us it.
All right.
I understand.
All right. That was plus 10. Who do you think might want to blackmail
Who
you?
do you think might want to blackmail you? Who are your enemies?
But everybody loves me.
An ex-lover?
I don't think so.
Maybe a rival star? Have you pushed anyone out of a role lately?
They write roles for me, detective. I don't go to auditions.
Lucky boy. You don't have a single idea?
If I did, would we be talking now?
I wasn't planning on talking to you anyway.
Well, pull yourself together and get in the mood, because this is serious.
I am serious. Let's just get on with this.
That was minus 20. Shit! Okay, so not that one.
What exactly is in these messages?
We had just finished shooting my latest.
So this, someone.
Yeah, we know that one. Okay, that was neutral. What are you working on now? We're just gonna see which ones give the positives, so like we try to figure this out.
Tell me, what are you working on now?
We've just finished a new classic of the ages.
It sounds very exciting. Did everything go well on set?
On the contrary, it was a nightmare.
How's that?
It's because of Charles Rufus Vidor. You must have heard of him.
Afraid not, but that's not surprising for me.
Oh, he's an animal. They say he's the greatest director and producer of his time, but I say he's a bloated bladder.
Well, that's very diplomatic.
In the end, the picture will still be a success, thanks to me. But I'll never work with that fraud again.
I see. This could be useful.
If you say so.
All right, that was the neutral. How are they blackmailing you?
Let's get to the point. How are they blackmailing you?
That's not important.
How could it not be?
I mean, yes, I understand that you want to know, but believe me, that's not the point.
I still want to know. Leave the investigation to me. Answer the questions.
Cats.
Cats? You mean pussycats?
Meow.
Cats. There's no other way of saying it. Cats are my weakness. Feline fever. But I'll get over it, I swear.
What do you mean your weakness?
Isn't it obvious? They drive me mad. They drive me crazy. My tail gets hard.
Excuse me?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy on the details. I get it. You're being blackmailed about cats.
Kind of. Sort of. Almost.
All right, that was a plus 10. I think that's the better one to choose. What if I push him a little?
Enough of the dog shit. Start talking straight. If you're lying to me, how can I help you?
But you... How dare you?
Don't give me the dramatic death scene or I'll leave you high and dry.
It's... You know... All right. You're right.
What?
You're right. It's all a big lie, or at least half a lie. I really was blackmailed. And it really has something to do with my cat obsession.
But
that's not the whole story. It's about a certain cat. A woman I had an affair with.
And?
Still have.
Just as I thought.
They have a picture of us in an unmistakable position.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Look, I love my wife. In fact, I worship her.
Oh, I know you do.
Don't patronize me. I hear your personal life isn't exactly a bed of roses either.
If you say one more word about my personal life, I'll not only take your case, I'll break your nose.
Okay, I get it.
So, are you telling me the complete truth?
Indeed. Ask away. What do you want to know?
That's a minus 30. Who's a lucky cat lady?
I have to ask.
You know, it's almost... What's the matter?
Clucking damn. We can't seem to come to a conclusion.
But please don't give up.
All right.
Start over. Yeah.
Clucky furry hell.
Retry.
Actor. So,
Okay.
You're too sensitive.
I understand.
Crap. Which was, I think this was the right one here.
Is there anyone who would want to harm?
Yeah, that's our plus 10.
What exactly is in these?
Okay. What are you working on now?
What are you working on?
Oh, okay, that was neutral. Shit. It was the other one. Who's blackmailing you? That's the plus 10.
You have to trust me if you want.
That's only plus 5. I probably have to change that one.
I'm sorry, but so that's it. You see?
Okay, we had
That's
2
what I'm
neutral.
talking about.
Kamikitsu, hello, welcome on in. Welcome on in, Raiders. How are you today? I'm Sparkling Parfait. What were you guys up to? Welcome on to the Parfait station, the cafe. We're playing Chicken Police. What were you guys up to? Hold on, let me tab over. Okay, let me shout you out. What guys up to today? Baldur's Gate 3? Yo, that's a great game. Great choice. Top tier. How far did you get? What chapter are you in? I finished that game. Hi, I'm Sparkling Parfait. I'm so bad at talking sometimes. I'm Sparkling Parfait. I am a variety streamer, and today we are playing Chicken Police, which is a noir mystery game, and right now I'm trying to perfect this damn interrogation. So I'm trying to find all the best answers so that I can get my 5 stars. But yeah. So, I just about finished with chapter 2. You just killed Dorm. Ooh. You're pretty far then. That's a tough fight. Congratulations. I'm so glad you finished that. It's not easy for sure. Especially if you're like not playing with any mods and you're just doing it like clean file. Really hard with 4 people. I was a new coward when I was playing. I was just like, I barely know anything about D&D and like how any of this works. And then plus I also had like I get decision paralysis sometimes, so I was just like, I'm gonna install the mod that lets me use all my characters because I don't know which ones I want to bring with me. So that made things a little bit easier, but it was still pretty challenging. So anyway, yeah, congrats, and thanks for bringing your community over. We'll take good care of them here. We're having a good time with this game. Okay. I'm gonna quickly do this interrogation so we can go back to getting more story. The short rundown of what's happening here is like this guy asked us to protect him. We're just trying to get back to our case in the Hive. But Cassidy Lupus here, a famous actor, is like, I need you to be my bodyguards because I'm being threatened. And we're like, threatened with what? Can you like give us more details? And he's like, you have to interrogate me. And I'm just like, okay. So we're trying to get a perfect score on the interrogation, but we more or less kind of know what's happening. So he got a blackmail letter where they wanted him to do some kind of like billboard ad for some kind of thing that like he doesn't even know what the product is. It was called Snake something. He doesn't actually remember, and he tore up the contract, of course, because of course he did. But the blackmail that they are trying to nail him with is that he's married to a rabbit, and he says that she's the love of his life, but he also can't keep it in his pants around cats, which I take a little bit of offense to, of course. So he had an affair, is still having an affair because he can't control himself with a very specific cat who also happens to be the author behind the books that made us, the Chicken Police, famous. So it's a whole complicated web. And we don't know who's blackmailing him. And I think maybe if we can get a 5-star on this, then we might get a clue, maybe. I don't know. The most I've gotten was 3 stars, so I'm trying to find the right answers. So we're gonna speed through this.
Act. So, tell us.
All right, so this was the right answer here. Call him a sensitive soul. We gotta butter him up.
Sensitive.
And then say jealousy. And then this is just the neutral question. Shoot, which one was the right one here? I don't know if I remember. I think this one.
You're used to star.
Yeah, plus 20. That's the good one. Okay. Was this the one where I wanted to say, so how are they blackmailing you? Or did I want to say what was the lie? Well, let's try that one again. Okay, that was the 10. Good. So that was the how are they blackmailing you? And then we need to ask him to please trust us. I think. We haven't tried the last one yet.
You have to trust me if you want.
That's only a plus 5. That might have been the wrong one. You have to head to bed, but you hope we have a good stream. Yeah, thanks so much. Do what you need to do. Go rest up. I know you probably had a long stream, especially if you finished that fight in Baldur's Gate. I'm sure it was very long. So get your well-deserved rest, and then, you know, take care. And thank you again for bringing your fam over. We'll chill here and have a great time together.
I'm sorry, but I have to ask. Who is the lucky cat lady? So that's it.
Okay.
There's no more.
That was okay. We had the one
That's
neutral.
what I'm talking about.
Why is it still one neutral? I mean, why is it still only 2 stars, even though I got the rest right? Is 3 the most I can get here? But who's behind it all? Okay, we'll try one more time. Your sensitive soul, jealousy.
What exactly is...
Historical epics. Oh wait, no, what are you working on now? Shoot, that was the neutral one. Shit, I messed up. This was the one. How are you being blackmailed? Okay. And then trust me.
I'm sorry, but so that's it.
Oh wait, trust me was the wrong one. Yeah. So we had 2 neutrals.
That's what I'm talking about.
But,
So.
okay. All right. Your sensitive soul, jealous colleague.
What exactly?
Historical epics. Yeah, plus 20. How are they blackmailing you? Trust me.
You have to trust me if you...
Oh, not trust.
I'm sorry, but I have to ask. So that's it. You see?
Okay, so trust is definitely the neutral answer. Shoot, what do I pick then?
The actor. So.
But I thought trust was the good answer because it was good with the first time I did it, I thought.
Is there any... What exactly?
Historical epics. How are they blackmailing you? Are you putting on a play?
Dead end. Are you putting on a play?
Would I be such a bad actor?
Don't be that dramatic. This is real. Welcome to the real world. Things are a little different here.
You know, I should be angry with you, but somehow I can't be. You somehow managed to speak to me.
Oh,
Was this the right answer?
So you're going to be completely open with me from now on?
You're right. I'm asking you for a favor and still try to mislead you.
Consider it a fresh start. So.
They have a picture. They're blackmailing me. It's me and a cat lady in a very,
You mean?
I mean... Do I have to say
Yes, you
No,
do.
no.
Oh, or not.
So this is the picture they're holding you at gunpoint with.
Very much so. If this picture leaks, I'm finished. You know, I've only been married a few months.
That is really embarrassing.
Yeah, kinda.
Embarrassing. Maybe it would be for you. It's a disaster.
Excuse me.
I'm idolized by women. I'm not a bad guy. I'm the epitome of a good guy. I've built a career on it.
Okay, I get it. So can we dig a little deeper?
I'm an open book. Ask me anything, I won't lie.
So you're newly married. Who's the lucky lady?
All right. So you're newly married. Who's the lucky lady?
Sandra Ruby Faye. A beautiful collie turned lover.
Ah,
What a classic.
we know her though.
We met on the set of Loudest Howl, and I'll tell you, it was love at first sight.
Like a fairy tale, right?
Of course, there are always envious and hateful people, aggressive predator jumps on the shy bunny and the like.
But it rolls right off your back. Is that right?
What can I do? I really love her. So, I don't care about anything else.
Okay, that's kind of sweet. Yeah,
don't even say it. I'm a slave to my own wild and restless nature.
You need to get over that, Betty. All right, who's the? Oh, good. We got a big bonus for that. Wow.
I'm sorry, but I have to ask.
Okay, and then this is where he tells us that it's Meredith, right?
So that's
okay.
It. There's no.
I think I told you everything. Yes.
Quite a story, but I'm glad you finally managed to open up.
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Feather something.
Yes, that's right. Feather something.
Maybe you are.
Never gonna get our name right.
They say.
Then maybe I thank you.
Maybe.
You see, that's what
How
I'm
was
talking
that still
about.
only 4? What do you mean This is so hard. Okay. Well. Which ones could be the neutrals that we picked? I thought we did pretty good. Wait, so... Six good, 2 neutral? But were there even 8 to pick from?
The actor, so.
Okay. All right, let's try picking something different here.
Why would you be averse to being in a commercial? I don't get it.
I'm a real artist, Mr. Featherline.
Land, Featherland. But please continue.
A real artist doesn't stoop to selling himself on billboards like a simple photographic model. Yuck.
And why do you think they would want you in a commercial? Who needs it so badly that they dare to threaten you?
Who wouldn't? You are looking at the biggest movie star alive, Mr. Featherworld.
Land. Okay, I get it. So your name and face are worth a lot.
That's a gigantic understatement.
Well, why didn't they make you a proper offer? Such requests are usually made in a non-threatening way, with high numbers attached to them.
See? That's why you're a detective. That's it. At first, I thought it was a joke.
What if it really is?
Oh, you wouldn't say that if you'd seen the tone of those messages. And exactly what they're trying to blackmail me with.
Now that's a far more interesting subject.
Okay, that was definitely a neutral answer.
Is there anyone who would want to...
Jealous colleague, we know that. That's the plus 10.
What exactly is in these messages? And how did they reach you in the first place?
We had just finished shooting my...
Okay.
You're
Historical
used to
epics. Yeah, that's plus 20.
So let's get to the point. How are they...
And then we have to tell them to trust us.
You have to trust me if you want me...
Oh wait, no, not trust. Shoot, I always forget.
I'm sorry, so that's...
Okay.
You see?
Yeah, there were 2 neutral there. So that was a total of 7, so we got an extra...
So, tell us...
Okay. Okay, what if we say this one?
But it would really suit you. How about a dog food commercial, for example?
You think your sarcasm can affect me? You'll have to get up earlier for that, Mr. Featherline.
Land, Featherland. So,
He
what's
made
the
mad
big deal
noises.
being in commercials? I thought they pay a hefty sum.
There's no way Cassidy Lupus would sell himself. Please, I'm an artist, not a clown.
Really?
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. So, why do you think you're getting threatening messages with business offers? Isn't that usually done through, lawyers?
I didn't get it myself. I thought it was a bad joke at first, but the messages weren't funny at all. And neither was the way they were trying to blackmail me.
Now we're finally in exciting territory.
All right, that's a -10.
Is there anyone who would want...
We know it's jealousy.
What exactly?
Historical epics is obviously the good one. Let's just check this one because we know we messed it up.
What kind of dirt did they manage to dig up? I'm guessing there was a lot to choose from.
Oh, but please, I understand you're a tough detective, but that tone of voice won't work with me.
I need to know the facts if you want my help. Give it up.
Give it
Yo,
up.
Neko, welcome on in. Hello, hello.
It's just
How was
nothing,
your...
just an old
Oh, you were
thing,
deep dungeoning today, right? How was deep dungeon?
Specifically.
You're a real pain in the ass. Has anyone
We're
ever
trying-
told you that?
More times than you can imagine.
We're interrogating a wolf.
Cats.
Cats.
Okay, so this part of the convo is going the same as...
Cats are my weakness, okay? I go crazy for them.
And they want to blackmail you for cats.
Something like that, yes. Or almost. Happy now?
So we're interrogating a wolf here. He's a famous actor and he wants us to be his bodyguard. Somehow Twitch crashed Chrome? That's weird. But yeah, he's a famous actor and he asked us to be his bodyguard but because he's being threatened, but he won't tell us why he's being threatened because he really wants us to interrogate him. And I'm trying to get a perfect score on the interrogation and it's driving me crazy. So, you know. And the gist of the threat is that he's newly married, but he's being blackmailed because he's having an affair because he has a cat fetish. It died? Oh, you died? How far did you get? Did you beat your PB? Somewhere between 71 to 80? What's your PB?
No, it doesn't add up.
That's your job, detective. Put it together.
All right. Ooh, that was a big 30. -30. Dead end.
Dead.
Dead end is the
All right.
is the +10. Okay.
I'm sorry, but
What's the matter?
Okay. All right. We're gonna do that over.
Quirky furry hell.
Doing it over.
Actors.
You don't know what your PB is, but you got a new high score. PB's at most 80. Oh, okay. Well, if you got a new high score, you probably got farther.
So, tell us in
Okay. You're too sensitive. Jealous colleague.
what exactly is
Grand stories. How are they blackmailing you?
Let's get to
Are you putting on a play?
this is a dead.
Newly married.
I'm sorry.
Lucky
but I
cat.
have, so that's it.
How are there still two
That's what I'm
neutralites
talking
in
about.
there? Ah! Man, I really want to perfect this. All right, one more time.
The actor. So, tell us.
Okay. We know we have to do this one to start.
I understand.
What if I go here
What do you
after?
think my-
No, it goes to minus. Okay. Oh, wait, what are you working on
Tell me
now?
what you work-
No. Okay.
So let's get. This is a.
Dead end,
All right.
married,
I'm sorry, but
lucky
that's
cat.
it.
That's it. Yeah.
See? That's what I'm talking about. So,
Okay. You're too sensitive. It has to be this one, because the other one's a negative.
what exactly is?
But this one's a neutral. We have to butter him up. Yeah, because that's the +20. This one makes him mad. What if we do this one? Okay. Tell him that he's clean. Alright, so that's probably it. Are you putting on a play?
All right. I'm sorry, but so that's it. There's. You see, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, there was one neutral, but we got our 5 stars. I'm done here. That's all I wanted. I wanted it to be perfect. Good enough. I got 5 out of 5. All right, let's go.
So let me get this straight. You have a secret affair that you've been blackmailed with, but because you didn't give in, you feel you have a death threat, and it'll be fulfilled soon.
Exactly as you say, dear detective. Ugh, No wonder they say some good things about
Some?
What do you mean,
Excuse
some?
me?
Are they saying bad things too?
you. Oh, well, you know, that's not what I meant.
And we know what he
I don't think
meant.
we should go into that, Sonny.
Yeah, we probably
What you
shouldn't.
don't
We know that they say
will
bad
hurt
things
you,
about
right?
us.
Don't stick your beak in, Marty.
Everybody's the subject of silly gossip, aren't
We know
they?
people talk shit about us.
Your partner's right. It's better to let it go.
Fuzzy heavens. Right. So, there's this premiere, am I right?
Why is it fuzzy heavens and feathery
Premiere
hell?
of El Wolf at the magnificent Ivory Palace. Have you heard of it?
For all things feathered, of course. We're not even allowed in there. That place is the most exclusive movie theater in town.
Come on, you'll be my guests. Of course they'll let you in, silly.
Ooh.
We have to do it.
We have to
What?
do it.
Why
I
should
want to
we?
go to a nice fancy place.
This good man is in danger.
Ah,
Take
you
me
just
out
wanna
on a
go to
nice date,
fancy
Sonny.
Party with movie stars, don't you?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Marty,
Well,
I think we'll take the case, dear Mr. Lupus.
splendid.
if you'll excuse me for a moment, I'll discuss this with my partner.
We still have to do our Hive
go
case.
What the cluck are you doing?
I want to go to the
Don't be
movies.
enthusiastic. The whole thing is dog shit.
But Sonny, he's in danger.
Really.
Well, whether he is or not, do you think we have a choice? Blood
We
Boil's
don't have a
gonna kill
choice.
us and use our bones as toothpicks. Besides, when was the last time you went to a movie premiere?
Me? Never. And that's not an accident.
You just take a deep breath and you hang in there, old bird.
What's gonna happen to Frank?
Well, it's sad to say, but I think he can wait.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
This is like sweet oil to my feathers.
Okay, we'll
What?
help you.
Now you're talking. I knew I could count on you. You won't regret it. I'll pay you handsomely for your services. Speaking of which, how much were you thinking?
Well, if we add it all up, the trip, the time, and of course the costs. I mean, that won't be necessary. I guess we'll be doing
Damn it,
this
boss.
in our police capacity and out of the goodness of our hearts.
He's gonna tip us, right?
Nicely summed up, Santy. Yeah.
So, see you at the party?
Very well, detectives. Can't wait.
Can
Don't
you
get
like at
yourself
least buy
killed,
our
okay?
suits because like these two
Well,
feather
Your
brains
sense of humor, it's one of a kind.
don't have clothes. They don't have nice clothes. Ooh, we can talk to him more. New goal and new clue. Okay. Mr. Cassidy Lupus. All right. We must question Meredith too if we can, and also the double Percy. Okay. People close to him would not have recognized it was Lupus and not Percy. Yeah, so they gave the blackmail letter to his stunt double by accident because they didn't realize it wasn't him. But anybody who's close to him should be able to figure it out. So he says. Anyway, Lupus and the director of his film, a certain Mr. Vidor, did not get along. Could that be a motive? The premiere of El Wolf will take place in the exclusive Ivy Palace movie theater. The guest of honor will be the king himself. Let's prepare for the party. Maybe I can speak with Monica about it. Can she hook us up with some better clothes? Because, like, I mean, we're looking pretty drab. Let's be real. Anyway.
Crest deep in trouble. Here we go again because of a paranoid whiner.
I mean, it could be a real threat. Let's talk about your wife, Miss Ruby Faye.
Tell me, does your wife know about your affair?
Of course not. That's one of the main reasons I'm trying to avoid it leaking out.
I see. And the cat thing, does she know about that?
I'm afraid she does.
Ooh.
She's trying her best to cure me, and I swear I want to heal, but it's so hard. You see, as soon as I entered the station, I was bumped into by a colleague of yours, a Bobcat lady. Needless to say, Chief Inspector Bloodboil had to
Bobcat
drag
lady?
me away from her.
I wouldn't worry about Miss Vasquez.
Oh,
She'd
okay.
bite you in half. But I see your point. I feel sorry for your wife.
As am I. You know, once you get to know her, she's a real piece of work. More than that, a masterpiece.
I believe you, Mr. Lupus.
He does love his wife. He's just a scumbag.
So how did you meet Meredith?
It was quite a strange story.
Meredith's the other
I
woman.
hadn't even heard of her before. But then, suddenly, it came up that she might write a biography of me. Of course, I was very interested, although I must admit I was enamored by her long legs, her wagging tail, and her playful whiskers.
Well, she's not a small-town woman, that's for sure.
Marty, a little professionalism, please. So how was the rest?
Oh, you know, I offered her a drink, then things happened fast, and then the rest came naturally.
You slept with her right away?
What could I do?
Right.
Why does he move his hands like that? It's so weird.
In this situation.
So creepy.
They photographed you. What a coincidence.
What a quinky dink.
Too much of a coincidence for my taste.
Oh, was it staged? Was she a plant? Ooh. Wait. What if the snake something is Meredith's next book? And it's like a publisher blackmailing him to be like, advertise this. About this book, make it a huge success.
I understand the king himself will be the guest of honor at the premiere.
Hector.
Premiere? Who
He's an
says it
old
like that?
personal friend of mine. We used to have cigar-smoking, brandy-tasting Clawville wildcard nights together.
Excuse
So
me?
you two are close?
He's practically my brother. Some people say we're distant relatives, but even I think that's just a rumor.
Oh, because the king's a
I
fox.
always thought there was something majestic in our family.
Yeah, I figured that right away.
All right, well. Okay, let's talk to the boss.
Sir, if I may say so.
Sonny,
Yes, sir.
you made the right decision. I'm
Did
glad
we?
you did.
Did I have a choice?
No, not really. But you gave in more easily than usual.
Maybe I'm getting old, sir. I have less and less time to argue.
That's a good one.
Happy to please.
Be at the premiere and keep an eye on Mr. Lupus. Have some champagne. You'll survive. And then you can go to your usual trespassing.
Oh, he knows we're
business.
trespassing. Okay.
What do you mean, sir? We never...
Martin, stop
Always.
blabbing. I've seen how anxious you are to get in your car and start making trouble.
Sonny, I think we've become predictable.
Yeah.
And it's time to do something surprising.
Get out of my sight, you chickens.
Yes, sir.
Let's go talk to Monica first. Monica, can you get us a nice suit?
Hey, Mon, tell me, what the hell is all this? Who's waiting for us in the office?
You know what? I've not a clue, and it makes me furious.
You don't know? But you know everything that's going on here.
Yeah, that's just it. Blood Boil let whoever it is in through the back door, and me, he cut me out completely.
That's outrageous.
Right? But I'm not gonna let
What an
it go.
offense.
Good. Get the old bone chewer by his tail.
Oh, I will.
Is that why you're mad? Because he's going behind your back to do stuff now?
Tell me, Mon, did Laura call by any chance?
Or is his
No,
wife? She's
Marty.
mad at him. They got in a big
Sorry.
fight.
Any messages?
She kicked him out.
None.
Never mind. It's okay. She's probably busy.
Yeah. Listen, Marty, if you need a place to stay,
Oh, no, just leave it, Mon. I'll manage. She'll calm down and we'll sort everything out.
She's
Amen
also a
to
cat.
that, Marty.
that's the spirit, you big chicken.
Listen, Mon, what do you know about this Lupus fella?
Well, not much. Just what everyone else knows.
Sonny didn't even know he was a movie star.
What? Where do you live, Boss Bird? In a cave?
He does.
There you go, old man. What did I tell you?
Ah, leave me the cluck alone. So who is this guy?
Oh, as Marty says, a movie star, a personal friend of the king. And he's got quite a reputation as a ladies' man.
Specifically
Yeah,
for
well,
cats.
He seems like a big jerk to me. And now it looks like we've got him round our necks.
How so?
Well, apparently someone plans to kill him at his movie premiere.
No wonder.
What?
Forget it.
No,
So
no,
what's
tell
the
me. I
deal?
need to know.
You'll have to take care of him, or...
Yeah, like babysitters.
Come on, give me the gossip.
More like bodyguards.
In this case, same thing. The guy's a giant toddler.
That's an understatement.
Wait, Mon, do you know Lupus?
What?
Ooh, did you guys date?
No, I don't even like movies that much.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're ready to go then.
But just beware, boys. You know, movie stars like him always have crazy fans. Stalkers who are capable of anything.
Oh, come on.
Were you
Ma.
together
It's a
before he
classic case
fell in
of
love with
petty
Ruby Faye and got
blackmail.
married?
Somebody
Is that why you're
takes a
mad?
chance because he's a rich buffoon. Most of the time, it doesn't escalate to violence.
Yeah, most of the time.
But we'll be there to make sure nothing bad happens.
Yeah, sure.
Hold on, I want to know more.
Listen, Marty, can you go get some coffee?
What? We had like 5 jugs already today. Your heart's gonna explode, old man.
I
It's
mean-
the last one. Then I swear I'll stop, but otherwise, I won't make it through the night.
Okay. All right. Your funeral.
Thanks, young fella.
Did you just dump Marty?
I need to ask you a favor.
Uh-oh.
He needs
That's a bad
clothes.
start.
Blood Boil wants us to go to the movie premiere and watch for Lupus.
So far, so good.
But we have other things to do. So I'm going to tell
Oh.
Marty to leave the evening discreetly.
That's also clear, so where do I come in?
I need you.
Ah, you finally said it.
No,
Oh?
not like that.
No!
Listen, without
Say it like
Marty,
that! You're supposed to
I'm
date!
lost in the crowd,
How so?
and I can't stand the crowd. I
Oh my
don't
God,
like
you too.
crowds. I need someone to
She
keep me
wants you to
grounded
ask
so
her
I
out,
don't freak
fucking
out.
Sonny!
Oh, so I'll be the weight that's pulling you down?
Something like that.
I'm really honored. But listen, Sonny, I don't really want to go there.
Yeah, you made it
okay.
awkward.
You're right. I understand. I don't know why I even thought.
But I'll do it.
What?
Ooh.
I'll be there, Sonny. And I'm gonna take care of you.
What?
Aw.
No, you don't have to take care of me. Just,
I'll be there, okay?
yeah. Thanks, Mon. Really. Eternal gratitude.
You'll owe me a coffee for it. A normal coffee, not the PD one.
You
Date.
got a deal, Mon.
Hey,
You owe her a
I
date.
brought the coffee.
You know what? You were right. I should take care of my heart.
Are you kidding me?
Sorry, buddy.
Mon?
Leave me out of this.
Poor Marty. He didn't deserve that. Wait, so... I want to know what happened to her. Alright, let's go talk to
Something
Boyle.
still smells fishy to me.
You think Lupus didn't tell you everything?
Of course not. And we don't know enough about him.
I know all his movies by heart.
Thanks, Marty. That's a big help.
You're just saying that.
Listen, why don't you go home and try to reconcile with Laura?
Oh, so you're gonna dump me again?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna go home and get my shit together. And I'll talk to Lewis.
What do you want with Mr. Bunny Ears?
You know, he used to move in some pretty high circles. As far as I can tell, he's managed to climb back up to the top recently. Maybe he can tell us something useful about the wolf.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna...
Relax, Marty. You can do it. You're strong.
You think so?
I think so. You can't run away forever. You also can't take endless advantage of Lewis's kindness.
You've been doing it for years.
That's beside the point, Marty. You can't end up like me. You have to talk to Laura.
It's kind of weird getting relationship advice from you.
Shut up.
Not wrong.
What else do you want?
I guess nothing for now.
Then get your drumsticks out of here, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about Lupus.
What else do you want? Go on, get moving.
Sir, are you all right?
Wait, what?
You know, in the old days, you would have thrown this clown out.
Sonny, I don't think we should do this.
Leave it, Martin. Santino's right. A few years ago, I would have. But those days are gone.
What do you mean?
Just look at me. I haven't been the same since the massacre. And neither has the city. The gangs are tearing us apart. And we need all the support we can
We're
get
after
to
his
keep
money
order.
after all.
You mean the king?
Men like Lupus are the king's lackeys. If we help them, we help ourselves. And our common cause
ulterior
to clean up
motives.
the city once and for all.
I see. Well, thank you for your honesty, sir.
Just get things done, and the city will be set right.
That's,
Thanks for your honesty.
unusually optimistic of you, sir.
You see, I am getting old too.
We'll do what we can, Chief.
Tell me about the secret mission.
Tell me, boss, where are Moses and Plato?
What's that got to do with you?
Well, we got a tip they might be working on some kind of super secret assignment. Maybe for the king.
How do you know about this?
Well, you know, we are detectives.
Don't joke with me, Santino. If the king finds
Rude.
out that the secret mission is known to every little detective in town...
I'm not little!
Detective? That's not nice.
If you know what's good for you, you won't stick your beak into this case. Understood?
No, we don't know what's good for us.
But you do realize that by making statements like that, you're just ruffling our feathers.
I'm not kidding this time, boys. If I find out you've gotten involved in this case, you'll be out of the station.
Yes, sir.
We were thinking about going private anyway.
If you don't mind me asking, boss, how come Moses and Plato aren't in charge of this buffoonery? I mean, they're your lapdogs these days, aren't they?
They're on other important business, Santino. And Lupus, I don't understand why, but he specifically asked for you.
He's got
Why?
a problem with foxes?
Moses and Plato have known Mr. Lupus for some time. But if you want to know more, ask them.
Oh, he probably doesn't want them to know about his secret. Or
Really?
it's because we know
I think
Meredith.
I missed a scene or something.
Tell me, boss, will the king really be at this premiere?
Oh, Sonny, the king is a big fan of cinema and especially
drinking water.
historical adventure films. Didn't you read it in the Cosmopelican?
No, I don't
King is
read.
indeed a lover of cinema. And yes, he will be the guest of honor this evening.
I thought it was going to be us.
You'll have to do a lot of toasting at parties like this for that.
Yeah, thanks, I'll pass.
Oh, one more thing. Wear your best
I
dress,
don't have
detective.
clothes.
That's what I'm wearing now.
Ah.
Got it, Chief.
But I don't have clothes. Who's gonna help me get clothes? Nobody. We're screwed. I gotta go home. It's forcing me to go home. All right.
To be frank, whatever Blood Boil said, I did have a choice. I always have. For example, I could have told him to go to hell. But I had a feeling that this business with Mr. Lupus might be oddly connected to what happened to Frank. And to what's happening at the Hive, for that matter. Or am I seeing things now? Either way, Lewis was an old friend of mine, and he always moved in pretty high places. I wanted to find out more about the wolf and the upcoming party, so this was the perfect chance to question him. I hoped I'd written his number down in my phone book.
I gotta call him and then do another questioning. It's kind of 10:30 though. Like, it's kind of late. I do got work, so I think we're gonna stop here for the evening, and then we will pick it up next week. Pew, beep, 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 doop, beep. Alrighty, let's go see. Let me go take a look really quick. I think any other friends are on. I think they all came in here. Okay, that's gonna do it for us for the evening. So come with me, y'all. Hey. Thanks all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It's a nice chill vibes with our detective game here. I don't know. I like the vibes. It's fun to just hang out, except when I'm like molding about, you know, not getting my perfect interrogation score. But yeah. We will resume this next week around the same time, if not a little bit earlier. And we'll, you know, kind of take it from there. So thank you again to everybody who came by today. Thank you so much for the raids also. So much love. Thank you all. Dat Black Bear, Kamikitsu, and Neo Neko, thank you very much. Thanks for bringing your communities over to enjoy this lovely game with us. And yeah, if you're not already following the stream and you want to see more and you want to see where this story leads, go ahead and hit that follow button so you can check it out and see when we resume it next week. Our next scheduled stream is going to be Saturday, and that is our day when we're not a VTuber. That is Facecam Day, and we're going to be playing Yakuza Kiwami 2, which is also a game that involves murder, but like not a detective game. It's not. we beat people up and we take down gentrification and we eat food. That's what we do. It's a fun, goofy game. I love Yakuza. Yeah, that'll be on Saturday, and then on Sunday, I believe we're pivoting our raid to take a little break from Brute Justice, and we're going to be doing Everkeep Extreme in Final Fantasy XIV. And then on Monday, of course, is our Deep Dungeon night. So that's the plans for the next week. Thanks everybody. Thanks again to everybody who came by today, everyone in chat, lurkers, and future VoD watchers as well. I appreciate all of you. Have a good night, everybody. Have a great rest of your evening and a great rest of your week, and I hope to see you guys back on Saturday for Yakuza, or next week for more in this game. Alright, take care, and bye-bye!